James, how good did Gloucester, or how good a frame of mind did Gloucester go into this game in, bearing in mind what happened against Wasps?
Oh yeah, I think all the boys in a really good frame of mind. I think gives you a bit of confidence beating a quality team like Wasps. But I think we're conscious. We've got to keep our feet in the ground. We're not the complete team just by putting in one performance in. So we enjoyed our win, and now sort of back down to earth and looking forward to another tough test this weekend.
I suppose the thing you've done is set the bar, and now you've got to match that week in, week out, haven't you?
Yeah, of course. I think certainly since I've been here, we've been able to put big performances in, like we showed last week. But the big thing is the consistency now, and beating big teams like that, week in, week out, and that's a challenge for us going forward.
And how big is the challenge to take it on the road as well?
How we're looking, I think we've mentioned Saracens, the best club team in Europe, and they've proved that year on year. So, especially at their home ground, it's going to be tough. But we'll enjoy going up there and challenging them.
Because at the start of the season, Gloucester's away form was actually better than the home form. So, I mean, if you can sort of get back to that sort of consistency away from Kingsholm, then happy days.
Yeah, a lot of our success this year has come away from home. But, to get that win in Kingsholm like we did, for ourselves and to repay the fans that have been there, in fairness, week in, week out, another full house, certainly gives us confidence, and the fans get confidence as well.
And your own part in that, playing at full-back, but also still kicking with the points with the boot.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I enjoy playing full-back, a bit of freedom there, and it was quite a tough game under the high ball last week, but we'd probably expect a bit of the same this week. And obviously, with Greg away, you get a chance to kick some goals, so yeah, I enjoy that part of it as well.
And I suppose it takes a little bit of pressure off Billy Burns as well, so in that way you're sort of helping each other out in the back division.
Yeah, it's not just me and Billy, everyone in the backs, helps each other, whether it's, Mark in centre, Matt Scott, Billy 12 Trees, whoever it is, all good talkers and try and help each other out, and I think that showed last week, and if we continue to do that week on week, we'll keep getting better.
Obviously you've played pretty much everywhere in the backs except scrum half, I think, during your career. Yeah. How's it been sort of going back to full-back and getting a run of games there?
Yeah, I think that's always been a thing, getting a run of games in one position consistently, and like I said, I've really enjoyed it, and the more you train there week in, week out and play there, you get more familiar with it, and you're able to put better performances in. So yeah, I've certainly enjoyed that, and hopefully it'll continue. Because
obviously when you joined Gloucester, you arrived with the aim of playing at 10, but I suppose playing at 15 is better than not being in the team, as was the case a couple of weeks at the start of the season.
Yeah, I've always said that, I'd much rather be in that starting 15 than on the bench, whatever it is. So, that hasn't changed, and never will.
And because you've moved about all the way through your career, I mean, that's just something you're so used to, isn't it? That does it almost get a little bit disconcerting if you're not being moved about in a funny sort of way?
No, I think the beauty, I can be able to slot in different positions and help a team out where they need it. And obviously with Tom Marshall injured at the moment, I'm able to play there and do the best I can. So I'll continue to do that as long as it takes, really.
And I know they're not quite at full strength, but how do you rate the Saracens back division?
They're a quality team. I think that's one thing with Saracens, when they lose a lot of players like they have for international, boys come in and fill in really well. They showed against Sale last week, were tough, away from home. What a good performance they put in. So yeah, everyone knows how good Saracens are in the league and in Europe. So they're a quality team, and we know and well aware of what we're up against.
I suppose the thing they've got is that everyone at the club's got the same mentality, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got a pretty simple game plan, but they play very effectively, and they've done that for years, and that's won them trophies. And we know what's to come. We just got to try and stop that now.